Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kenyetta. For those of you who are new, for the last 4 months I have been documenting my TTC journey. And in my last video, I was very happy to say after 2 failed IUIs that my third IUI was successful. So I am pregnant. Since finding out I was pregnant last week, from my first beta blood test, which was, my numbers were 454 last Tuesday, and then last Thursday when I had my second beta test, my numbers were 1245. Even before I got the beta test, I already knew or had a feeling that I was pregnant because, as I stated before and in my last video, I took numerous pregnancy tests starting from a DPO 9, which is when I got my first very faint line, and then as the days progressed, the line got darker and darker. The digital test starts saying yes, starts saying pregnant. All of the strips started getting darker. So by the time I went to my first beta test on Tuesday the 21st of January 2020, I already had a feeling that I was pregnant. But during that time, before I got the official numbers from my doctor that I was pregnant, I was already having small symptoms. Like, the only symptom that I was really having at that time was I was getting hot, like sweats, night sweats and stuff like that, and that has increasingly gotten worse. So yeah, I still do my body temperature every morning when I get up. Well, before I get out of bed, I still track my body temperature because I want to see if those numbers are consistent or if they start to go up or down or whatever the case may be. So so even for pregnancy, I still want to I'm still going to track that. It's going to become a way of life for me now, tracking my body temperature. Since last week, not really too many symptoms I have been experiencing, other than the increasing night sweats and burning up at night. It is so bad now that I have my air on. Like, I keep my house now at between 67 and 68 degrees. Whereas before I would keep my house between 71 and 72 because that was comfortable for me. But at 68 degrees, I'm still waking up sweating at night, and I'm still hot as hell, sweating like a heathen. So that's one thing. The other thing, I think it was not yesterday, probably the day before yesterday, I had my first very mild case of nausea, and as soon as it was about to hit, I just popped in 2 pieces of ginger candy, and it kind of subsided, so it didn't really get full-fledged or anything like that. And then probably about an hour ago, I started feeling a little nauseous. It is now 2 o'clock, about 2:45 in the evening. And about an hour ago, I started feeling a little nauseous. So that's why I'm chewing a piece of candy, chewing a piece of gum right now. I am not a gum person at all. But I do keep it around because, you know, when you're driving and you have people in your car, they'll be like, "Did you get some gum?" or whatever. So I keep some for that. But I eat ginger candy. And ginger candy is good for a lot of things. It's good for upset stomachs and things like that. So I'm definitely going to make sure that I keep a stock of that. But that's the reason why I'm chewing on this gum, is because I felt a little nauseous for a little while, and my stomach still feels a little queasy. The other thing that I have also noticed is that I feel like real hunger Like after, if anyone is familiar with the gastric bypass surgery, you no longer feel like a hunger pain, like damn, I'm hungry as hell type of thing. The only time I've ever felt that after my gastric bypass surgery was like if I hadn't eaten or had anything to drink all day, then I can feel my pouch or whatever cramping. But it was never like a hunger pain. When I tell you guys, when I woke up this morning, I had a hunger pain like I was a cannibal and I hadn't eaten in 2 years. Like, like I was ravenous this morning. So yeah, that was extremely funny that I felt that way. So this morning I had some celery sticks and carrot sticks, and with some ranch dressing. And for lunch I had a chicken salad sub. I just ate one small section of that sandwich. Ended up throwing the rest of it away because I attempted to take another bite of it because I started feeling hungry again, and I think that is what contributed to me starting to feel nauseous, and then the smell of it. So yeah, I threw that shit in the trash. So other than that, like I'm feeling small things. Other than the other thing is, yeah, I got to pee like all the time. Even after the bypass surgery, I had to pee a lot. But I find myself now having to go way more than I did before. And then I'm having longer. It feels like I'm peeing for a long time. I know that's TMI, but hey, you guys are here. This is the journey, right? So, yeah, I feel like my bladder is always getting full, and so I have to empty it. Other than that, that's about it. Nothing is really too much going on. I have my first ultrasound on next Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I took off for that whole day because, regardless of what the ultrasound comes back as, hopefully I'll be able to see a heartbeat. Hopefully it's all good news. But I took the whole day off just so whatever happens during that ultrasound, I'll have that day to process it. And again, I'm not saying that I feel detached from what's going on right now, but and I know it's real, but I feel like when I have the ultrasound, it will become real. You know what I'm saying? Like when you finally see your baby's heartbeats, it put you in a totally different headspace, and I'm waiting to get into that particular headspace and not in the headspace of fear, and even though I stay prayerful that this is going to be a successful pregnancy, that everything is going to be okay, and I'm going to be healthy, and I'm going to have a healthy baby and everything, but it's still a fear. But I did tell myself that I was going to allow myself to, regardless of how this turns out, that I was going to be happy in this moment and take every day as it comes, because it's a blessing, not only for me to be able to wake up every single day, God giving me that blessing to open my eyes and still have full functions of all my faculties. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in pain, I'm not suffering, I'm not wanting. So that is a blessing every day. But on top of that, to be able to carry life, begin new life, that's also a blessing. So I'm extremely thankful that I am in this moment. So I'm not going to take that for granted. So, like I've been doing this whole entire process. I'm going to claim it. You know, I'm going to claim my happiness. I worked hard for that shit. So I'm going to claim that shit. Okay? Other than that, nothing else is really going on. I do need to get me some damn groceries though, because I still have not gone to get any groceries. The last 2 weekends straight, I haven't even really left the house. And then I really haven't left the bed. And it's only because, that's the other thing, I am so sleepy. So, like, I take at least, or during the weekend, like Saturday and Sunday, I takes about 3 or 4 naps in the day. That's just a day. That's not even, by the time it's bedtime, I still feel like I haven't slept enough. Okay? So, so yeah, that's a thing. And I'm not complaining about that too much because I've suffered from insomnia my whole life. So I normally don't go to bed until 10, 11 o'clock at night. And then I still have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning if I'm coming into the office, because I have to make it into the office by 6 o'clock. And if I'm working from home, I got to get up at 5 o'clock to prepare myself to start work at 6 o'clock. So I'm still getting up early in the morning. And but for me, I've gotten so used to, since I was a teenager, I've gotten so used to only functioning off of 4 and 5 hours of sleep. If I get any more than that, I normally would get a migraine. The only time I could sleep more than 4 or 5 hours is if I was literally sick, like had the flu or a cold or something like that, and I took medicine that put me out, type of thing. Or if I've had some sort of surgery where I took medication that put me to sleep. Other than that, I don't sleep that long. So for me to be having 3 and 4 naps in a day, and that's before bedtime. And when I say naps, I don't mean like a 30-minute nap here. I mean like when I go take a nap, it's like 2 hours each time. So it's it's like 2 or 3 hours each time. It is what it is. The other thing that I have that I've been doing is I've been making a list of all of the vitamins I need to re-up on. I just ordered some more patches because I'm starting to run out of certain patches, like my B12 and my B complex patch, my iron plus patch, and my omega-3 patch. So yeah, there's some and my Geritol, the liquid. I need to re-up on that as well. So I think I got like 4 of the patches in. I still have some vitamins that are still waiting to come in. They may be at the house when I get home. But yeah, so I've been re-ing up on my my vitamins. Of course, taking my prenatals and all of that stuff. That's separate from my actual vitamins. The other thing I bought that I can't wait to come is I saw on Facebook this gadget for pregnant women for the seat belt. So it goes into the seat, and I'll put a snippet in the video of it, but it goes into the seat, whatever seat that you're going to be sitting in while in a vehicle, and your seat belt latches under it so that the strap is not going across your stomach. And that is to help just in case if you're in an accident or something like that, or someone slam on brakes real fast, that the seatbelt is not jerking across your stomach. I thought that was a really cool tool or device, so I went ahead and ordered one, but I'm going to order another one because I want one to permanently stay in my driver's seat. And even though it's not often that I'm a passenger, I want to keep one on me just in case I have to be a passenger. You know what I'm saying? So like in my to-go So I'm going to put one in my to-go bag. So whoever has to take me to the hospital, I'll have that device, and then I'll have that peace of mind that I don't have to worry about the seatbelt. But I really thought that was a really cool device. Again, I will put a snippet in this video of that device. I think I spent, I want to say it had to have been under $25. They had like different types of brands or whatever, but anytime I get anything off of Amazon, what I normally do is I look at the reviews and see what the reviews are and how many reviews they are, and then how many stars and stuff, because that'll determine if I'm going to buy a particular product, especially something like that. So it had pretty good reviews, and it was high ranked. So I will put that the link to that in the description of this video. What else? I'm trying to give you guys, something, keep you guys updated, because other than that, it's really not too much going on. And I keep saying that, but then I keep coming up with new shit that's really going on. Like, this video is already 16 minutes long. So I may end up uploading this video today. Or I may just wait until Friday, which is my normal upload time or date, to see what else progresses throughout the week. Like to see if, the nausea gets any stronger, or if I have to change my clothes at night because I done sweated out my clothes, my night clothes. So yeah, I may wait until Friday. I hope you guys are used to my long ass videos, because I foresee that I'm not going to be able to stay under my 20 minutes to save my life. Like, I try. I do. I promise I do. It just don't work out that way. Yeah, so that's about it. I've gotten so much love and feedback on my pregnancy announcement video, even though it technically wasn't an announcement video. It was just, keep you guys up to date. I still have not mentioned it to most of my family, and most of my family don't even know that, one, that I was on this journey to begin with, two, that what type of journey it was as far as me doing an IUI and all of that stuff, and then using donor sperm, and then three, most of my family, don't even know I have a YouTube channel that's documenting these things. So I was able to go through this process without the stress of other people's perceptions of what I was doing with my life. You know what I'm saying? Because your family can be very judgmental about the process. About any process that you're trying to do. Your family can be extremely judgmental, and some of your friends can too. So I have not made an official pregnancy announcement to not really many of my friends, not hardly any of my family, other than my sister and some people that I hold as dear friends. They know, who have actually known about this journey since the beginning. They know. And I would say all in all, maybe 10 people know. That's including my boss. So I'm holding that real tight to the vest for right now, especially until I get the very first ultrasound, and see how that goes, depending on how I feel. If everything is good, and hopefully we get to see a heartbeat, then and take the ultrasound pictures, and when it becomes real, then I want to do an announcement video, but I'm trying to think of a very creative way to do that, because I don't want to just call people and say, hey, guess what, I'm pregnant. I want it to be a little bit more special than that. I have ordered some things that I want to use in the video or in the picture, whatever I'm going to do the announcement. I have 2 onesies that I purchased and 2 pairs of baby booties that I purchased that is going to be included in that. And of course, you guys are going to see it what that is when it happens. So that may happen next Friday when I do that pregnancy announcement picture or video. I'm still not sure yet. But yeah, so right now it's just taking each day at a time. I do feel one thing about, well, I feel a lot of things about the process, but I do feel like a load has been lifted off of me as far as the pressure that I put on myself to try to get pregnant, and then especially trying to get pregnant and doing it the natural way, unmedicated. I put a lot of pressure on myself to do that. So I do feel that that pressure has been relieved, and that I can finally breathe. That's another thing that I have been doing, is like, as soon as I feel myself feeling like I'm getting anxious about anything, I take a deep breath, and I try to calm down, because it's not just about me anymore. It's about the life that is growing inside of me, and I don't want to I don't want to bring a child into a chaotic situation, or have some sort of chemical imbalance in my child because I done made myself neurotic about certain things. So I just relax and I just let it go. Whatever it is, I just let it go, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Whatever it is that's stressing you out, it's going to be what it is, or you're going to do something to resolve it. There's no reason to get stressed over it. That's where I'm at in my life right now. So I'm not about to stress over anything. I am going to also start working out. Not so much as working out, but I do want to at least get in the habit of doing some sort of walking around in my neighborhood, or going to a gym and walking on a treadmill for an amount of time, just to try to get myself a little bit more active, especially when I'm taking way more naps than I used to, which means that I need to be able to stay more active. I need to force myself to stay more active, so that I don't have such a difficult pregnancy. Other than that, that's about it, guys. This video is already 22 minutes. So, so I'm going to leave it there. I will circle back to you guys on Friday, depending on how I feel, if there's anything else going on throughout the week. I don't know. I may go ahead and upload this before Friday, because I still really want to get to the vitamin and supplement video, so you guys can see what I did before the IUI, after the IUI, and then after I got the pregnancy, or after my pregnancy was confirmed. So I do want to get that video out to you guys this week. So I don't know, I may go ahead and upload this today, just so I can do the vitamin video, because that's going to be a long video too, because like I said, there was a lot of things that I did before the actual IUI, and then there were things that I did after the IUI, and then not everything, but a lot of the things have changed since I got pregnant. I changed a lot of my vitamins and stuff around. Other than that, guys, that's about it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. You are welcome. You are always welcome. Thank you so much for taking time out your day to hang with me. And then, hopefully you like what is here. You find it informative, and then you decide to stay. So like, comment, and subscribe. My contact information to my social media is in the description. You can leave a comment on the video, or email me, or hit me up on Instagram. To all of my existing subscribers, I can't even. You guys are everything. And when I say everything, she means everything. Okay? Everything, honey. Y'all are everything. And I appreciate you. You know? I know a lot of you are going through your own TTC journey. I know a lot of you are going through IVF, and you're about to start with your transfer or your egg retrieval. You're about to start your medications, like whatever it is that you're about to start, whatever process that you're about to start. Know that I am with you. I am praying with you. And like I said, I always say, I am claiming 2020 babies for us all. We will all have our 2020 babies. So on that note, keep the faith and stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.